Into my YouTube channel. So let me address some issue here. Some of you have come to realize that besides being poor communicators, you're not that vulnerable. Besides being poor communicators, you're not that vulnerable. Someone is suffering, yet they're not willing to open up. Someone is suffering, yet they are not willing to open up. I'm not going to point fingers at anybody, but then please also learn to open up. Besides communicating, also learn to open up. Is it too much to ask what a person is suffering? Because till date, I still carry that burden with me that I told my aunt, Auntie, nitakutembelea, I will visit you. Then do you know I lost an aunt that I loved till date. I lost an aunt that I loved till date. And then Robert Bulala was telling us a story during the Youth Spark Summit that there's a young person that was calling him at midnight, of which Robert Bulala does sleep earlier than that. And then that person was calling Robert Bulala to just inform him of something. Then do you know that young person killed herself? Now this thing of not opening up, it might lead to depression. It might lead you to tell yourself that I should not be opening up to everybody. Am I not your friend? I'm not going to point fingers at anybody, but I'm going to say this. Please, also, being a good communicator, learn to open up. Learn to open up. When you see a call, for example, from me, is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask a person? By the way, what are you suffering from? Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask from a person? By the way, what are you suffering from? That shows you how, as an April baby, I get concerned. That's how April babies are very loyal and we are very trustworthy. But then, once we love a person, and once that person is a friend, we treat you as you have treated us. Like me, I'll treat you as you have treated me. Now, please, don't just be a poor communicator. Also, learn to open up. Otherwise, you're storing that information. You're storing up that information. Then you tell the person that, oh, allow me to sleep. I'll call you later. I'm not going to point fingers at anybody, but know that right now my heart is not at peace. My heart is not at peace. My heart is not at peace. Just noting the way some of you take me. Just noting the way some of you take me. Just noting the way some of you take me. Just noting the way some of you take me. Me being a concerned person. That's how every babies we are. We get concerned of a person that shows us the love. For example, me, the people that are my caregivers and the people that are my trusted friends, if I would not have opened up to them and told them that, by the way, I suffer from this and this and this and this, they would not understand me, and then some of them would not be my friends, and then some of them would not tell me, you are such a hard worker. Then some of them would not be praying for me, and then some of them would not be looking for me when I shut my phone. So please, learn also to open up. Don't suffer alone. Learn also to open up. Be a good communicator, but also learn also to open up. Is it too much to ask? Learn also to open up. When you see Marianne calling you, when you see Marianne, for example, I'm going to give myself as an example. When you see Marianne calling you, please just pick up the call and tell Marianne, by the way, I'm suffering from this and this and this and this and this and this. And of which now I just want my time alone. Can you just give me that? Then we can talk a day later, or you can talk later. Is it too much to ask? Some of you, besides being poor communicators, you're not also willing to open up. You are not willing to open up, and that might lead to depression. Not opening up might lead to 1, depression. 2, it might lead to 1, depression. 2, it might lead also 1, it might lead to depression. 2, it might lead also to you feeling as if you're not loved. 3, it might also make you hate yourself. So please, learn to open up. And then it might give you suicidal thoughts if you don't open up. So learn to open up. I'm not saying you open up to everybody, but then open up to that concerned person. Open up to that concerned person. Is it too much to ask for you to be a good communicator and learning to open up? Is it too much to ask? Because if it is too much to ask, then I'm sorry. But that's the reason why I'm born April. And I'm a different personality. And I get concerned. Especially to the people that show me the love. Especially to my caregivers. I get concerned. Now if my caregiver if my caregiver tells me that, oh, I'm suffering from this and this, but then they're not willing to open up and tell me what they're suffering from. Now, how do I help the person now? I'm going to pray for the person. Yes, I'm going to pray for the person. Yes, I'm going to pray for the person. But then, let's teach ourselves to learn to open up. To learning to open up, let's also, besides being good communicators, let us also learn to learning to open up, and then again, let us also learn to pick calls, and then let us avoid lame excuses. Please, let us avoid lame excuses. Please, let us avoid lame excuses, and then please also learn to open up. I'm not saying you open up to everybody. Open up to that concerned person and tell the person, by the way, I'm feeling this way and this way and this way and this way. I'm feeling this way and this way and this way and this way and this way. Can you just give me time? I'm going to tell you what I'm suffering from. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask? So, because if it is too much, then I'm sorry. But I'm just a concerned person, and I'm going to say it again. My heart right now is sinking and it is hurting. My heart right now is sinking and it is hurting. So do have yourselves a good day, and thank you for listening to me.